Hey, what's up, Speakerphiles? Wellington here, and welcome to another sound battle where we let speakers speak for themselves. If you were to ask me who is the king of bass when it comes to these medium-sized speakers, my go-to speaker has always been the Studio, either the Studio 7, the Studio 6, the Studio 5. They've always been the best speakers when it comes to bass when you're talking about these kind of medium-sized speakers. I say medium because, the party box and bigger, I feel like those are the big categories. These medium, and then maybe Charge 5, Extreme, those are like in the smaller range, but I don't know, there's so many speakers. I just think these are in the medium category, at least in the collection of speakers that I personally have. Anyways, this has always been my go-to. It's the king of bass when it comes to this size of speakers. But with the release of the Soundcore Motion Boom Plus, is this able to unseat the king when it comes to bass? That's what we're here to find out. As usual, I will be using a high quality binaural microphone. So for the best experience, please use headphones. With that said, let's hear the speakers speak.
You will never understand what I went through. You never were a good listener. A good listener. You will never understand what you put me through. And you never be a good lover. A good lover. At first I believed I was the lucky one, but I was used fooling myself. sin censura. Yo te hago todo a ti, dulzura. Que para eso vente, yo solo cuéntate. Y si tú quieres te pone a buscar. Es como tú lo mueves, pa pam pam. Haciendo locura en la mañana. Si alguien te pregunta no ha pasado nada. Solo amaneciste en mi cama. Dale, bésame. Ven y atrápame. Hagamos jueguitos que de chiquito no pude hacer. Dale, bésame. Ven y atrápame. Que ahora adultos sabemos bien lo que vamos a hacer. Tu piel caramelizada. El pecado, pronto voy a cometer. Esa voz tan delicada no demuestra lo que tú haces con mi piel.
And that's it. What did you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. According to my ears though, I think the King of Bass Studio 7 still stands when it comes to best performance between these two speakers. I don't think the Soundcore Motion Boom Plus is able to unthrow it because it punches bigger bass, goes a lot deeper, well not like a lot, but deeper than the Motion Boom Plus here is able to do. Might not be as loud, but when it comes to bass, if that's all you care about, if you're addicted to bass like I am, yes, your option is still the Hammond Cordon Studio 7 between these two speakers. But if you are one who is willing to lose out a little bit of bass for loudness and battery life, really good battery life here compared to not so great battery life here, if you are that person, then the Motion Boom Plus is for you here. I also wanted to mention, some of you talked a lot about the highs on the Motion Boom Plus here, and I kind of tend to agree with you guys. It's a little bit short, like not like bad, like not like shrilling and like not super bad, but I think here's the thing. Most companies, when they advertise or when they tune their speakers, they're always aiming for 20 kilohertz when it comes to the higher frequencies. The tweeter range is usually about 20 kilohertz. This is the first speaker or the first company, Soundcore, that I have seen they've actually advertised it on their boxes that this is able to go as high as 40 kilohertz. The reason most companies do 20 is because that's where we usually stop to hear anything higher than that. Maybe we just stop to pick up at that point. But Soundcore went even higher to the 40s. I can't verify that. I haven't tested it or anything like that, but maybe it has to do with that. Like they just worked a little bit harder on the highs than they did everything else. I personally would have exchanged those extra, from 20 to 40, those extra hertz. I would have preferred those on the other side, like on the lower frequencies. If they did that, it probably would have been, close to this, but they went higher instead of lower. I mean, it still has good bass, don't get me wrong, but I would have preferred those extra frequencies that they put over 20 kilohertz if they had moved those on the other side and worked those into those, drivers to make them lower. Like maybe it's not possible, but what I'm trying to say is I would have preferred lower concentration, like in the best performance, than what they did aiming for the 40 kilohertz on that side of the frequencies. And also people mentioned about the the EQ. Yes, it has an EQ, but it's not like EQs are great, but they do not fix hardware issues. They do not fix everything. Like if it's not like I can go into the EQ and make the bass on the speaker sound the same as the bass that's coming out of here. some things are just, you just can't use the EQ. It's not the solving issue for everything. Some things are just limited by the actual drivers and the DSP that they have in there. So I don't know. I still agree with you guys. I think the highs, I don't think they're bad as some people are making them out to be. Like, they're not terrible, but there's something with them that just doesn't, it's not like perfect. Like, at least to me, I'm more of a bass person, and I feel like I concentrate a little bit too much on that. Maybe I need to reevaluate my thinking of a sound, but I concentrate a little bit more on bass than I do on highs. Like, I don't mind highs. I love highs, because if you don't have them, still the speaker sounds muffled. In fact, listening to these two speakers, you probably kind of felt the same way, but that's because this is just has those highs are just too sharp. Like, it just overshadows the highs of this. Whereas if you just listen to this singularly, like, it sounds good. His highs are fine. But anyways, I think I just kind of rambled a little bit over there. I don't think I was intending this video to be that long, but let's end it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll leave the links to these guys in the comment section, description section down there. Go check it out if you're interested. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.